just gonna bring up a Barbra Streisand movie.
Go ahead.
Does she have a sex phone that she
There was
operates?
and Mary Hasty Faces.
Who was in Hung Up?
God, it was a terrible movie. Don't
Lisa
talk
Kudrow,
about it.
Diane
Lisa Kudrow,
Keaton?
Diane Keaton, and
Nailed it.
somebody
Look
else.
at you
I don't know.
go,
Meg
Ash.
Ryan.
There you go.
Terrible movie. God, don't watch that movie, please.
I liked it, guys.
You did?
Highly recommended.
No, you do not. Please don't do that.
Watch it for the
Nobody
controversy.
Nobody will ever listen to this podcast again if they think that you love that movie.
I
bad movie.
haven't seen that movie in 15 years,
Mirror
to
has
be
two
honest.
faces. The Jeff Bridges calls the
Go
sex
ahead.
operator to like try to find out why women.
Go ahead.
I can't remember what it was. Something about women.
Have sex?
No,
like
no,
intercourse?
why is everybody so? What? I can't remember what it was.
What women want. Mel
Maybe,
Gibson.
something.
Mel Gibson, Ashley Johnson.
Okay, we're not just moving. We're listing
He's like,
movies.
and he can hear her thoughts while she's talking. Like, oh, God, I really want some Doritos.
He called because the advertisement said it said Felicia, like call Felicia, and it was like really ridiculous. So he
Is it
calls,
Felicia?
and it's this woman, like just like drinking a Dr. Pepper
Anybody.
and like doing her little string thing on with a headset on, and she's like, don't you want to know the size of my tits? He's like, no. But I think of that all the time, like Felicia. Like the look on her face in the commercial was ridiculous.
Who was that
I
actress?
have no clue. I'm sorry. For that poor woman who had to play that Felicia on the commercial, I have no idea who you are. Hopefully you're doing well. But the woman that was on the operator, she was. I've seen her in other things. I don't know her name, but she was in other things. Look her up.
I don't know her name. Look her up.
Don't you want to know the size of
Operator
my
in that
tits?
one movie.
It was actually from how you're talking about it. Was it Angeline?
Who is that?
Angeline is the woman in L.A. that has like those billboards of her on top of a pink car. I believe she was.
No, that would be cool though.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Which
That
is
would've been
also one of my
cooler.
favorite lines from Jawbreaker, where she pulls her off the top of the car, throws her into the air, like, "Who the fuck do you think you are, Angeline?"
Now, wasn't the girl from Jawbreaker that was the
Rose
nerd
McGowan?
that became a cool girl?
Rebecca Gayheart.
No.
Rebecca Gayheart, Urban Legends.
No.
Also, Rebecca Gayheart, Scream 2.
Also, Urban Legends, another Scream style film,
no.
which I fucking love.
I
was
also
like the-
fucking love Urban Legends.
I
and
love
it
that
was
her
like a terrible
accent
movie.
changes. I love that her accent changes to Southern at the end of the movie. You used an urban legend to kill my boyfriend, and now I'm going to use one to kill you.
She was in. Fuck everyone.
She was also in another.
Arrested Development.
Hold on, she was also in another Wes Craven film.
I'm sorry. Wait.
She
Who?
was. Fern Mayo was in.
Fern.
Oh.
She was
wait.
also in another Wes Craven
Yes,
movie.
I thought
Fern.
you were talking about Rebecca Gayheart.
No, because
I
I,
was like-
said
I
no.
was like, when?
I said no to Rebecca Gayheart.
So actually, Fern Mayo was in Cursed. She plays the werewolf killing
Fern
everybody.
was in Arrested
It's
Development.
also Joshua
She's
Jackson.
fantastic. I love her.
What was
Look
her
up.
role? What was her role?
In what?
Arrested Development.
Look
Yeah.
her up in Jawbreaker.
Who was she? Yeah, I can't picture her. I can't even see her right
You
now.
can definitely see her.
There's Angeline for you.
That's not what we're looking for.
Right. So
You're
it took me a sec to Google Angeline. That's why I missed the Fern.
She plays a
Liz
secretary
Purr.
in Arrested Development, the secretary to the dad.
Are you talking about the girl who's also in Archer?
She is.
Yes, she's also
is?
she's a voice in Archer, and she's also
That's,
in Jurassic Park, Jurassic World.
You're
She's
talking
in the
about
first one.
Judy Greer?
No, maybe is that her name? She's in Jawbreaker.
What color? Her, what
This
color her
girl?
natural hair?
Yes,
Okay,
Judy Greer.
that's not Fern Mayo.
that's not
Actually, is it?
Fern Mayo?
totally her.
Who's that? Who's?
Oh, give me a fucking break! It's fucking her. Don't fuck with me. I swear to God, she's in Jawbreaker.
Yes, Fern Mayo is Judy Greer. I thought Fern Mayo was the name of an actual
So
person.
y'all need to shut the fuck up because
But no,
I
what's great
was
about Judy
right.
Greer is she plays the vampire or the werewolf in
Yeah.
and she looks like that movie in
Yeah.
Cursed, another Wes Craven film.
Yeah.
I said that 3 times. I apologize.
Yeah, you know what? Hey everybody. John was right.
And guess what? It's on recording, and that's the first and only time you'll ever hear that.
No, I've been right
he
along.
said he was right for the this was his second time saying he was right. I can't remember.
Actually,
what
yeah, the
was.
first one
Yeah.
I said it to the audience because you guys were talking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Christina Ricci was in that
I was
film
like,
as
I
well.
was right, guys.
What film? Opposite of
Curse?
Sex?
No, Curse.
Oh, I love The Opposite of Sex with Lisa Kudrow. Oh, I love her in that.
Love her too. Who was in what? Hung Up.
Please don't make me watch it. No, we're not watching Hung Up.
Okay. That's fine. I'm saving it for Gone in 60.
Is that your wild card? What's my wild card?
Oh, I don't know.
What am I
Probably
going to make you
something.
watch that you don't want to watch?
I don't know.
How
I'm
about
pretty
you guys
down for
do-
whatever.
Yeah,
you guys should do
you
Graveyard
watch
of the Fireflies and have a more solace for
it.
me.
Oh, God. Can you imagine? We'd probably just cry the whole time.
She's
Oh, I'm a
eating
big
rocks.
crier, dude.
I
Like,
cry a lot.
yeah, dude. I
I
cried
cried during this. No, I'm just kidding.
I
I
wouldn't be
cried during
surprised.
Kick-Ass.
Actually, I could see
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'd
Like
probably
the
cry
bestest
too.
daddy
It's like,
ever. Like
I'm
I was
like, oh my
bawling.
god, what? He's sending like pictures like that to him to break up with him. That's so mean.
Ooh.
Why doesn't he just kick her ass?
Oh,
Kick-Ass is hot because he wears those spandex things. It's
he's wearing a
fantastic.
scuba suit.
It's fine.
So that's the one where he's green, right? In the comic book,
He's green.
yeah,
yellow.
in the comic book, the girl
Jason
breaks
is
up
a
with
nerd.
him, or like no, he hits on her, and then the boyfriend or the she sends
pictures.
She sends
of
pictures to him of her sucking his dick.
Yeah. I preferred the relationship in the movie. You know, they wrote them in tandem, the comic book and the movie.
Oh really?
Oh,
Yeah,
we
what a
talked
fun
about
fact.
that on Dick Tracy.
Oh, yeah, probably,
It got
because
brought up,
comic
yeah.
books, and I'm
Yeah.
like a nerd for
Yeah.
comics. But they wrote that stuff in tandem, but I preferred the movie relationship mostly because it didn't make me so sad.
Because she was in a fucking cut.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that poor guy, like, you know, like spilled his heart to her, and then she was just like, oh, well, you were dumb.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Well, she said.
Kick-Ass
like-
was good.
Yeah, the second one was released in D-Box, which was cool and all because D-Box, like, I think D-Box does best with subtle, like, so like horror movies and such, where like the seats will like
I bet
creak.
that one was good. A Quiet
Cabin in the
Place.
Woods. Oh, I bet Quiet Place was good.
Yeah, that was really good. Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the
Can we
Woods.
talk about Cabin in the Woods?
Well, what-
I loved Cabin in the Woods.
It was really
A
good.
fucking unicorn kills someone. Yes, please. Can we have that in all the movies?
Right. So, like in Cabin in the Woods, when I first watched it,
And
I
that's the
didn't
only
watch it
reason
with
I
D-Box.
watched it because somebody
Right.
was like, "There's a unicorn, John. It kills somebody." I was like, "I am watching this," but
I-
nobody. You know that? Okay, hold on.
Go ahead.
Besides that, nobody told me Sigourney Weaver was in this movie. I was like, the reason John should have like if you had
Seen it,
mentioned
if you were just like
Sigourney,
Sigourney's in it.
I would have watched it immediately.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a shit what it is. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I've watched her Made in the Butterfly for God's sakes. Yes, I'm gonna watch the
Heartbreakers.
movie.
You watch Heartbreakers?
I love
Loved
Heartbreakers.
Heartbreakers is so good.
Oh, it's so good. She is so good in that movie. When she sings back in the
USSR. That's the only version I know.
Love
You
that.
don't know how lucky you are, boy.
Do you know this is the first time she ever did an accent?
That is so funny because it was also perfect because she was playing a person who was just a criminal. She didn't need to have a
not
good
only
accent.
that, but she has actually played real life characters that were foreign, and she didn't do an accent. I was like, this is the first time you're gonna do this. I'm not kidding. She played the Gorillas in the Mist.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that? Jane Goodall, I think.
Jane Goodall did work with chimpanzees.
I think that was her, but she did not do an accent. And I was
She's like, I had to run around in a tank top being chased by a big rubber alien. I'm not using any fucking
She's
accent.
like, I don't need
I put
you.
in
I'm
my dues.
Sigourney motherfucking Weaver.
Did
Honestly-
Hillman Newton take your fucking photograph? I don't think so. Slams her hand on the table and the script. And you know what? Fuck your script. Rewrite it because I'm Sigourney fucking Weaver.
Give me more apes.
Like she worked with chimpanzees.
She
I
walks,
said apes.
she walks in like, where the fuck is my mist? And then she storms off the set when she's really pissed off and pulls a Christian Bale and knocks over a fucking palm tree. Fuck half this film.
Yeah, but nobody says anything because she's Sigourney Weaver.
We're like we can't
Weaver.
we can't piss off the Sigourney.
Hell, let her have it. She's the gatekeeper.
And they talk about Trevor. Like, remember when Trevor called her Siggy? We don't hear from him anymore, do we?
Oh my god, that's fantastic. Oh, I love Sigourney.
What were we
The
talking
moral
about?
of all of that is watch Sigourney Weaver movies.
Just watch more Sigourney, I think, is our takeaway from this whole
Watching
experience.
Scream.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish Sigourney could be in a Scream film. That would be awesome.
yeah,
Like, she's actually the killer, and it turns out she's really an
We
alien
could-
from
we
outer
could-
space.
We could
And,
talk about
and cosmically pissed off at, like, Nev Campbell's actual person
Yeah.
because it's been transmitted from space.
Oh, like in Futurama? When
So they come out. So
single-
it's like Wes Craven
white
New
female.
Nightmare, but with Scream. And it's an alien killing everybody. Oh, we should pitch that shit. I could do that so good.
Let's do. I want to do. What is it? Dream Warriors.
Love Dream
is that?
Warriors.
It's the fourth Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, I don't think that's
Which,
that.
oh, by the way, Scream was. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure still is the only horror franchise to have the same director and writer
For each one.
for like the whole franchise. Yeah.
And it finally got beat out for highest grossing horror film by a Halloween last year.
The 2018.
Yes.
Oh, I want to see that one. I haven't seen it. Do you
Yeah,
know
they-
what was really good?
Is it
Halloween
another horror movie?
Resurrection.
Yeah, it was. It was the one with Tilda Swinton. What was that? Suspiria.
The new one?
Yeah.
The remake of Suspiria was
It
very
was
good.
amazing.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's good.
But you've been telling me to
we
watch
should do that.
Suspiria for like even like the other
Wait,
one.
the
other
original,
one,
the original Suspiria is a classic too, and it's not that it's a good.
We should do
film.
a double feature of that. We should do two. We
Oh,
should
and
do,
don't
like,
get me
back-
wrong, it's
Ooh,
not
and
that it's
Belly
not.
to
It
Belly?
is a good film, but it's not a good film. It's just beautiful.
Yes, that's
The
what I heard. That's what I
in the
hear.
The
Yeah.
storyline in the original Suspiria is so fucking
Oh,
stupid.
I mean, yeah.
Dario
but it's-
Argento, Asia Argento's dad, another person in the Weinstein thing.
But Italian horror
Also
films,
banged a teenager.
Poor
all
victims.
those Italian horror films, they were, I mean, you know, that was the thing. They were visual. Like, there was one that I saw, I could not tell you what the fuck it was.
Mhm.
I used to own it briefly.
I need to hear what it was though.
It was
Before
a-
you go on
it
any
was-
further, I need to know what it was.
Something about a window or something.
Secret Window?
No.
Secret
Oh, Johnny Depp?
No. It was Italian. It was from the 60s. But it was, I honestly don't even remember what it was about. It was something about a
Did the
fresco.
movie exist?
It was a fresco.
The
The
painting?
painting?
Yeah.
I kept doing this like you know that textured thing.
The painting or the style of food?
Okay, does anybody know what a fresco is?
The painting where you put the gloopity bits like up.
The goobity bits?
You can also make
Where you
pinatas
plaster
this way.
a wall.
Yes, you can make
And you paint it, and the chemical bond forms with the paint, and it's permanent.
just like a pinata.
Pinatas are highly sophisticated, apparently. They will never be destroyed.
They
oh,
are
wait
modern.
a minute.
Frescoes.
Somebody hits it with a bat, and
That's the beauty of them. That's the Fight Club beauty of
Speaking
them.
of horror movie remakes, I'm actually very excited for the next installment of Child's Play.
Oh,
Are
that
you?
looks- yeah, I saw the trailer
Yeah,
for that.
I
haven't
am
seen
I
it.
am all about the remake of Terminator because it's basically an AI system in this little robot toy that I'm assuming
Wait a
becomes
minute,
self-aware.
Terminator or
He did say Terminator.
No, it's
Is
called
Child's
the new one's
Play-
called. It's not the good guy
Is
doll
it-
anymore. It's the Buddy doll, Buddy with an eye.
Oh, gross. Oh, gross.
Yeah, I'm about it. And what's her name? Aubrey. What you like the actress?
Hepburn. Plaza.
Yeah, Aubrey Plaza's playing.
yeah,
the mom.
Audrey Hepburn's coming back.
He likes Aubrey Hepburn. I
Audrey
like Aubrey Plaza.
Well, no, they
Aubrey-
actually digitally reanimate her on Audrey Plaza. Aubrey Plaza.
Actually, that could kind of work. Yeah, I
Aubrey
can see
Plaza?
that. Aubrey Plaza playing Audrey Hepburn.
I kind of like her. Sometimes she's
Yeah.
kind of like, and like you're like, what is this movie, and why is she so mean?
I
And then at the end, like,
love-
I'm
I
like, it works.
I wonder if they decided not to do away with the voodoo stuff because great, we can't have a white guy doing cultural appropriation for voodoo, and they're like, oh yeah, 2019, resist. I'm like, okay, well, what else can we do? I'm like, and somebody's like, did you guys ever see that movie, The Terminator?
Oh, you're saying oh,
An unstoppable killing robot.
Because
and it was written by a white guy.
Terminator,
I think. I don't know.
James Cameron.
I didn't know if he
Who
wrote her
stole
name.
it? Who stole it from that one show?
Oh, that's right. He stole it.
From
Never
what?
mind.
Well,
$10 million
he
man.
didn't officially steal it, but he stole it enough to like pay royalties to the guy.
For
From
what?
what was it? Twilight Zone?
No, not Twilight Zone.
No,
before
we
that,
talked about
I
this.
want to
It
call it
was-
Far Side, but it's not Far Side.
It was
like.
shit. What was that called?
Ooh,
we mentioned
we
all
really
of our
just talked
people.
about this.
Is it
All
stealing if you
all
do the same
people are
thing
like-
but better?
It was but.
Oh man, it's gonna kill me what it was. It was The Outer Limits.
Yes,
Was it?
it had
Was
to
that
have
right?
been.
Yeah, I think it was The Outer Limits.
I'm pretty sure.
We've gone on for so long.
Yeah,
Part
but
2 is crazy.
I think part 1 was more than an hour.
No, it was 49 minutes.
Was it
long.
really?
Yes.
That's so funny. The movie was almost 2 hours. Terminator, Outer Limits.
This will be part of a bonus.
Probably.
I'll put out a bonus.
Yeah, it was from the Soldier
Oh, yeah,
episode.
okay.
Outer Limits. Yeah, you were right. Look at you go.
Well, I just guessed correctly. That's half
Right.
my life.
Half of my life is guesses. Half of those are correct. 25% of my life is chance.
I wonder the person who
Yeah.
wrote that, if they're still alive, it was The Outer Limits. But they're watching like part 3 was Christian Bale, and they hear like, or they go on YouTube and hear him flipping out on set. Like, oh,
That was
this is what
good.
I've spawned. I've created this situation. This is all me, James Cameron. You owe me more money. And then James Cameron's like, my hands weren't in that one.
Did you watch the Genesis movie? Yeah, you did. You did.
No.
No, I thought you did watch
I
it.
only
With Matt
saw-
Smith, with the Doctor,
No, I haven't seen that.
as the living version of Skynet.
Well, thanks. I did not know that.
I told you that already.
But no, I don't.
I think you
Are
already
you
watched
mad?
it.
Because
Daenerys
you gave
Targaryen.
Terminator such guff.
I did. But I watched, because we watched,
We watched the,
The
first
first
one.
one.
We watched
And-
the
and then I
Terminator.
watched the second one
Okay,
by
I'll
myself.
say this: the only bad one was part 3
3.
with Nick Stahl, and it wasn't that it was
I haven't
bad.
seen
It was
that.
just it was
I
trying to
own it
re-
on Blu-ray if you want to borrow.
It was
Please,
trying to
yes, 'cause
recreate.
I was trying to find it on.
It was trying
Yes,
to
I'm
recreate
looking
like
for it.
part 1 in a weird way, but it didn't do it well enough. And then you have Arnold
Oh.
Schwarzenegger reprising his role, like what was it, like 30 years later? 20
Yeah,
years
but
later
they
at that
didn't
point?
age him down.
No, they didn't
No,
have the
he just looked
technology in
older,
2003 to do
And
that.
then I watched.
They
but
put
I
duct tape right
watched-
here and like put makeup over it. Like, all right,
No,
Arnold, you're
that
ready.
wasn't duct tape. He had a facelift.
Same thing.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he did. I'm pretty.
Well, you
certain
got to
he did.
look good when you're governing California.
Exactly.
Was he the
yeah.
governor or the mayor?
He was
Amen. He
governor.
was the governor. Because they called him the Governator.
The governor.
Yeah. Marinator
I'm
sounds
here to take your
different.
economy.
Marinator.
He's the marinator.
I like to
He'll
marinate.
take your chicken cutlets
I'm marinating
and
your
soak
chicken.
them.
The only movie I will say that my favorite movie of his of all time will always be
Last
Kindergarten
Action
Cop.
Hero?
Twins.
Oh.
Kindergarten.
We all had a different answer. What was yours?
Kindergarten
Cop.
Cop.
Kindergarten Cop.
I mean,
Like,
last-
it's not a tumor.
I mean,
What was
Last
yours?
Action Hero.
Oh, I said twins because it's the one with Danny DeVito.
Yeah, and I said Last Action Hero.
You
we all have a
did.
different one.
Last-
True
Yours-
Lies, though. What
Whoa.
happened to
Yours
True
was
Lies?
also more of an iconic, like,
No.
action.
Oh, hold on. His was also the worst one of Arnold
I
Schwarzenegger.
love
It's even
that
worse than
movie.
Hercules Goes to New York. It's
Oh, no.
with the dubbing over his accent.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I liked it.
Like, my go-to Arnold would be Terminator because that's also one
Honestly,
of my favorite
though,
sci-fi
honestly,
movies.
Terminator 2.
Like
Yeah.
I just mentioned.
Oh yeah, I grouped the
together,
Terminator
they're all
and
the
the
same.
two.
They're all
the
one
the
movie if
two.
you watch them
Just
back
the
to
two
back.
to the two to the one.
True
Go
Lies,
ahead, you're
though.
wiggling your
True
finger.
Lies. I can't believe
it's
none
not-
of us.
It's a
said True
good
Lies.
movie, but it's not as memorable as
It's
his other
fucking
films. we've
amazing.
listed.
Jamie Lee Curtis
Again,
is
Halloween.
brilliant in that
Prom
movie.
Night.
My favorite thing. Oh,
The Howling.
shit.
That's
My
tricky.
favorite thing
Was
ever.
she in the
Mama's
Howling?
Boys. We just mentioned
Yeah,
that
yeah. I don't think she was in the Howling. She was in that other one.
earlier,
The
She was the
moment
werewolf
when
in the Howling.
they tell her
They bring her in, they throw some paint on her, like, all right, you're ready, Jamie.
and Elijah Dushku. Elijah Dushku is the.
Oh, the girl from the new guy.
The new girl.
That's Zoe Deschanel.
Oh, I thought that was
Elijah
the
Then
Dushku.
is it really Zoe Deschanel? They're interchangeable.
Yeah.
The girl from
no,
Buffy.
Elijah Dushku was
Dollhouse.
in Buffy. Oh, and yeah, Dollhouse.
Oh, and Elijah Dushku was in Wrong Turn, the hillbilly horror movie.
Oh my goodness, she certainly was.
Love
that
that
car, I have the same car, and I thought about painting it the same color,
Blood
that
splatters.
blue. Yeah, the blood splatter blue. And it was a 66 Mustang, I believe. And it had like a shiny like baby blue powder blue.
My first
color.
car was almost a Mustang. 69,
9?
I think. Yeah, it was black.
Oh, look at that. Look at us go.
But my mom was a little nervous because
My first car was
had
a
never
Ford.
She
had
thought
a
you were
stick
going to
shift.
zoom around. Mine's an automatic.
But you know what's funny?
Go ahead.
My first car ended up being a stick shift car.
And
It was a neon.
My first car was a piece of shit. It was a Ford Escort ZX2. I blew the engine on it at the Starbucks in Seminole.
My first car was stolen
and
and never recovered.
My first like
Somebody's
official
driving
car,
that fucking thing around like, oh, it's
Probably.
fine.
where I
to
wasn't
this day.
like the first car I had that I wasn't like borrowing or sharing with the person was a stick shift as well. It was a truck.
Yeah, I had to learn how to drive it. The only reason I got the car was because my mom wanted me to be able to drive to the store to buy her cigarettes.
Oh, God.
And
No, never mind. It was a Ford Explorer.
mine was a Dodge Neon. It was red.
Oh, my Ford Explorer was
And
red. Sport.
it was-
a
it was
sport. It only had
cute.
2 doors.
It was cute, but it was stolen. I wrote a poem. I don't remember it,
That's
so I
fucking
can't say
emo.
it.
I also don't think I am going to forget about your Alien musical bits.
Oh,
I want to hear a
no,
lot more about
I
it.
have-
Also, Elijah Dushku was in Bring It On, and I can't believe
Oh.
I laughed
yes.
over that
I love Bring It On.
and chose to say the new guy instead, which was wrong.
Yeah, you were wrong.
Also,
But no,
speaking of Bring It On, I'm sorry, Kirsten Dunst.
I
Kirsten
love
Dunst should never
Bring It On.
have played like a poppy, fun, popular girl cheerleader because she never was that kind of. She didn't have the eyes for that character. She always has bags on her eyes. She always looks depressed.
she's got sad eyes. She's got the Jake Gyllenhaal. She's got the Gyllenhaal eyes because Maggie Gyllenhaal also has it, where they kind of droop out down like towards like the
It
outside.
doesn't matter.
where they
I
look-
love that movie.
They look sad.
They're anorexic eyes
I love it.
because she doesn't eat, and there's that.
She was also in that movie.
That's all.
Is that
I'm
also
kidding.
a symptom of Jake Gyllenhaal?
Do you know the guy
don't-
Peyton Reed directed Bring It On, and he also directed the 2
Go ahead.
Ant-Man movies. Good
Oh,
job.
well,
Good
look
job.
at that.
He
Look at
also
you. Good,
directed.
good.
He also directed Down with Love. With
Talk about you
Reese-
gotta start
no, not
somewhere.
Reese.
It was not Reese Witherspoon.
What is her name?
Go ahead. Is it Drew Barrymore?
No, it's a blonde. Oh my
Drew
God!
Barrymore?
Was
what's
she
her
in The
name?
Rings?
No,
The Ring?
no.
Not The Rings.
She played Bridget Jones.
The Rings is the game
Oh,
you play
that
when
one,
you dive into
Bridget,
the bottom
she-
of the
oh,
moon.
why
Renee
is that-
Zellweger.
Thank you. Thank
Who
you. Oh my God, that was killing me.
actually in one of my favorite horror movies of all time, and you would know this, starred with Matthew McConaughey. It might have been their debut film. It was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I
Oh, the
believe it
beginning?
was part 4. The Solace, or maybe it wasn't Leatherface, the Solace family. I think it was part 3
No,
or 4.
it was the one that had the sheriff on the cover.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
And this is the
Pretty
reason.
sure it eventually had Renee Zellweger on the cover. with
No,
Matthew
it had the
Also-
no. The sheriff was
Because
like.
we used to sell it.
Are you sure?
I had
Yeah,
the
I'm
poster.
sure.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I'm
No,
sorry.
I mean
Uh-huh.
eventually. When
Oh.
we tried to
No,
sell
wait,
it.
no. The poster is actually a
'Cause they got
slim
famous.
woman wearing a Leatherface mask, holding a chainsaw and a red dress.
Wasn't there one with lipstick?
Leatherface had lipstick on in all of the films,
He used other people's faces.
and put
He
lipstick on.
was
He was a
like-
drag queen.
He was like, "Do you think I'm beautiful? I think I'm beautiful."
He's like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs.
They're based on the same
Like,
person.
fuck me.
They're based on the same person.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. I remember that. It was what's his name? The guy that
Ed
made all
Gein?
the shit.
Gein?
Yeah.
Gein?
Gein. I did Gein.
I don't know. He had like a nipple belt. And
Yeah,
stuff.
that guy.
Yeah, you know how he got caught. You know how
'Cause
this
he's
guy
an
got
idiot.
caught? No, he left the back door unlocked. There was like a robbery
Oh,
at a bank or something.
It was the
and,
next
like,
generation, and I was right though. She
Let
wasn't
me see
wearing
the
a red
cover.
dress,
Let me see the cover.
but I did have the right idea. And it is a guy wearing the dress, so I apologize.
Oh, that's not the
Oh.
one we used to sell.
Ooh, I love it.
I had that poster on my wall because my sister worked at this like
They
little
have a
shoddy
different cover for
movie
the
store.
DVD.
There's probably other covers though.
Yeah.
It's the one where Renee Zellweger gets up and tells Leatherface, and you, shut up! and like Leatherface is like a woman.
Like, did Leatherface have conversations in that movie?
No, he would just make
he
noises
was just
and, like,
kind
feel
of,
weird.
yeah.
What's her name was in that?
And
Down with
Matthew
Love?
McConaughey had the robot leg, like.
Seriously, Down with Love,
Uh-huh.
directed by Peyton Reed.
Okay.
who directed
Guy
Bring
who
It On.
did Bring It On and the Ant-Man movies.
Ant-Man movies.
Mhm.
No, fantastic fucking movie. Nobody loves it. I own it, I think. I'd have to double check. I've owned it several times, if not.
Mm-hmm.
But No, it had Sarah Paulson. She played one of the.
Oh my
psychic
goodness,
girls.
Sarah Paulson. She was in Bird Box, right?
Yeah, she played
Yeah.
his sister.
Every time somebody talks about Sarah Paulson, I can only think cerebral palsy.
Oh my.
I can never remember her
Goodness
name. I'll be like, cerebral palsy? I mean,
Oh.
cerebral
had-
palsy?
I had-
Like, I still, like, just can't get it.
I had Bell's palsy.
I know you did,
Speaking of the
but
palsy,
it's not as close
I've
to
been to-
Sarah Paulson.
I've been to Bell's outlet.
Maybe her brother.
we all have a story about palsies.
Or is it spelled the same way? Bealls? Because that's the one I know.
Or is it
I think
Belle?
it's
Like the woman who gets trapped?
No.
Belly.
Bells, I believe. Bell's palsy.
Like the bells,
Just
the
like the
bell,
ring of
the
a
bell
bell?
of the Bell's
Yeah.
palsy ball.
Because I always write it out when I'm talking about it or whatever on like a thing,
Uh-huh.
and then it always corrects me. It's like, oh no, that's not how you spell Bell's palsy. Oh,
Is it one
autocorrect.
word?
No, it's two,
Okay.
but it's smart and it knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, and
It's
it like puts capital
you're
letters on it.
stupid. It's Bell's palsy, bitch. Like, well, sorry.
And that Belle's like beautiful, not the beautiful palsy.
It's not the beautiful palsy. It's the your face just fucking melts it in the middle of the night.
The beast of the Bell's palsy.
You're not gonna be able to drink a liquid.
palsy.
It's gonna fall right out of your mouth.
Oh, do you have to like drink through a straw and stuff?
No, you can't do that either.
Or you just, like, lay on your-
friend did.
My friend did, but maybe
you
he
lay
just
on
like
your
just
back?
shoved it in
Because
like.
no,
his,
that
like-
was the only reason I thought something might be wrong. I didn't tell you this on the podcast. 'Cause I mentioned it, but we didn't talk about it more. I tried it because every morning I would wake up and make a iced tea, and I made my iced tea and I was drinking it from the straw and it kept falling out of my mouth, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" And it was dark and everything. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I do think
Turns
so-
on the light and looks in the mirror. It's like,
No, but I didn't even do that. I just figured, well, this is fucking weird. So I
You just kept on with your day.
scrapped the tea, took my shower, went to work, and when I like
like, what's wrong with your face?
somebody else showed up to work. My friend Vicky.
They
and
start
she
screaming
showed up,
erratically.
She's like, John, what the fuck is wrong with your face? And I was like, what? I was like, I couldn't drink my tea this morning.
But Al, the hair is like,
And everybody was like, did you have a stroke? Did you have a stroke? So I had to leave work because I was afraid I had a stroke. I had no idea. And they were like, oh, no, you have Bell's palsy. I was like,
JC, you know, last time I was here when we watched Dick Tracy, I think that was the last movie that we did here.
Oh,
Yeah.
half the characters in that movie look like they have Bell's palsy.
Yeah, no, I
Thanks a lot.
had pet a new puppy that day, a dog that was not
Oh,
my
you
little
were
buddy,
fucked up.
and then I was like playing with
Don't
this
touch
cat
the
over
cat.
here.
I
I've
forgot
already
about that.
been like my hands have already been up in there, like he's like sitting on top of my bag and like begging for love. Like why wouldn't I give it to him? Anyway. I must have touched my face because then I went to the bathroom. I came back out and John just had
Yeah,
like
Bell's palsy.
he like just trying to like give me a look that was like, "Do you want to go home?"
He had you some tea. Can you drink this? Can you drink this?
He asked me if
I
I was
couldn't believe
okay to drive. He was like, "Are you sure? Your face is swollen."
Like, it was
Yeah,
crazy.
So I'm still confused.
yeah.
Like,
I
not
still
ever
passed
having Bell's
Jason
palsy.
on my way out and was like, "Bye."
How do you drink? How did you drink in those hard, dark times of yours?
I mean, I
Like,
was
after
able-
that, did you
I
just-
could figure it out.
You
Just
tilted
throw water in
head,
your face?
Like once you knew,
And a few
Once I
drops
figured
would
it
go
out,
down.
you like recalibrated.
Yeah, I figured out what was wrong, and I think I had to close. I can't remember how.
I put
did it.
one finger in this nose and then pull on my
No,
ear.
you
and
had
then-
to like. I think you had to drink out of one side of your mouth. Like you had.
Yeah.
To,
on the good.
But
the
you
good side.
couldn't do it through a straw.
not at first.
Oh,
no,
okay.
Because I couldn't figure out what was wrong. I didn't know what was wrong in
You were
general.
just kind of like,
I hadn't looked at myself in the mirror, so I was
yeah,
like,
you didn't think
I
that
didn't even
anything
think
was
anything
wrong.
was wrong.
I do,
so-
Yeah.
I do love the horrific scene of like going to work and not realizing things wrong, and then somebody telling you there's something wrong with your face, and then you backtrack. You're like, how many people did I pass today? That
Well, no, because I that was when I would go to work. That was one of the reasons.
You were always first at work, right?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I was doing overtime like crazy,
Mhm.
so I'd get there at like 4 a.m. or whatever, and
God.
nobody was there. And I
And
was
you just
also
be typing in the dark and then come in, turn on the light.
I was also doing like a podcast.
so
and
John
some
runs
other
into somebody
things,
going
and
home from the bar and like bumps into like, and they're like, oh my god.
I was in a bad relationship. There was just
Oof.
tons of shit going on at that point.
Oh, that was
Which
a
is
good
why I had
while
Bell's
ago.
palsy.
That was a good while ago.
Yes, it was a long time.
Is it caused by stress?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it is a stress thing. So now every time I get stressed out at work, I'm like, "You're gonna cause Bell's palsy. I'm gonna smell my face."
I just assumed you pull
Are
out.
you more like, you're gonna melt my face? You put it on them.
I just assumed you open a drawer and like pull out one of the mini stress balls you probably have hidden in your bag.
I'm like, give me more caffeine.
And like this one's too loose, the foam's old, and grabs another one.
Throw it across the office. Like,
As he's squeezing it, looking at his watch, you're melting my face, you're melting my face, you're melting my face.
John, can you just please go home? Is there someone
Have you ever seen Raiders of the Lost Ark? That's my face. It was weird though because I had a beard, which I typically do have a beard, but I had a big beard.
A beard then?
Yeah, I had a big one.
I had a wig
like
at
this.
that
Can't
day.
imagine.
So it was even weirder because it wasn't terribly noticeable because I had a beard on most of my face. So it was just my eye was weird. And so people mostly thought I was winking at them. And I was like, no.
Like
not
he'd be
winking.
like laughing.
Where did you get a lot of... All right. But did you get a lot of wink backs?
I did. It was like the only time in my life where I was like, oh my God, people think I'm flirting and this is fun. Like,
And you're like, how many people can I wink at today?
oh. I mean, but I wasn't doing anything.
Right, but
So it was,
but how many
fantastic.
wink back did you get?
A lot.
Versus how many people were you even like looking at that didn't know that you had Bell's palsy? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Gross.
I didn't take count.
I would have.
But I did, yeah.
It was through
weird.
anxiety, if anything. They think I'm winking at them.
I mean, the only time it bothered me was when I was interested, I think. I was like, oh my, oh, I think I'm winking. Get me out of here.
They're gonna notice my
I'm
face.
blushing.
They actually might like me. Get me out of here quick.
They come in for the
I'm not
quiz.
ready.
They come in, and then now somebody right now is doing a podcast about this weird guy they saw that was. So what's your craziest story? Like,
Yeah,
I
some
just-
place
I
you
kept winking at me,
frequented.
and I tried
Yeah.
to wink back at him, but he just
like-
kept looking
And
away.
then,
And, then he ran.
I was working at a gas station, and this guy came in, he wouldn't stop winking at me, and he handed me $20, and I didn't know what he wanted.
People who work in the area, so they all know each other, and they're all like, "You had an you had an interaction with the winker. You had
Oh
the
my God.
Winker? I'm called the winker? Oh my God.
You're just always like winking at
Much
people
like
and then running away.
Much like another local celebrity in Tampa, and you could look this up on the internet, the Footlooker. You're the winker.
Ew.
Ooh, I know who you're
Hey,
talking
whatever
about.
happened to the senator?
I don't know, he probably lives a normal life.
Oh, poor guy.
Outside of the Ybor, the senator, another local celebrity who would wear women's clothes and present
Women's
himself,
lingerie.
and present himself with an erection to
Yes.
everybody.
And I remember.
Wait, I'm
No.
sorry.
Do you-
With
do
an
you-
erection, is that what you said?
Yeah, most of the time.
Always had a boner.
You never ran into the senator?
No, I
And
didn't run into
women-
the guy who asked to lick my feet. I didn't run into the guy.
Oh,
who
he
always
never
had a
licked.
boner.
He never licked women's feet.
No, there was a different
No,
dude
no.
who like licked feet.
Oh, well, yeah.
This like
I
as
mean,
a
it's
senator.
Tampa. What else are you going to do?
Yeah, I've had people grab me and be like, "Do you have change?" But that's like the most.
Oh, I would never let somebody
Oh,
fucking touch me.
my.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you're dirty.
No, when they
No, I
when they would
remember-
grab me,
okay.
I would literally run away.
So, no, this was like.
I'd be like, "Abduction!" I'm like, "Gone."
This is like seriously.
Where's my Liam Nielsen? Where are you?
Ooh, Leaf Schreiber. So.
Not the same person.
No, but still good.
Not the same movie.
So, no, the senator, he was like a big deal
Mhm.
in the.
He was a really nice guy. He loved
Tell
us.
was
our
very nice.
Tell our fans. Also
Yeah,
me.
I'm trying to tell you the fans about the senator, but I'm.
Did you
not
break
good
off
at
the
it. I
closure
did, I
tabs?
did.
I
He's
can't believe you did that. That's
he
a
broke
collectible
my he
item.
broke my fucking
I don't know if you read
DVD
this.
case.
It's the collector's edition.
It's collector's series, not edition.
All right, you know
So-
what? You can go pump yourself. All
Oh
right.
my god, this is very
I'm just
wrong.
gonna start
I am not
saying
the
that.
senator. No, I'm just kidding. So no, the senator was a very nice guy. He would hang out
And
in
there's
Ybor.
Peter Pan, who was featured on VH1.
Oh, no,
I've
okay,
seen Peter
no,
Pan in
okay,
public.
Okay, no,
I love Rain.
I've got
Peter
Pan, no one wears
stories
weird
here.
things.
I've got stories.
Stories as cool as I live my
Seriously.
life as a fairy.
Okay, so the senator was a guy, like we said, he wore women's lingerie, thongs, silky things.
Yeah,
And
as
he'd always
people
show
do.
up at mostly the castle, and he would dance
Oh,
around.
okay.
And
What's the castle, John?
You
the
know,
castle is a nightclub in Ybor.
I think that's what my problem is. I never went to the castle.
Oh, we went all
Yeah.
the time. So
Give me
you
that
would
paw.
randomly get hit by the senator's boner. I'm not kidding. It happened to me several times.
All the time.
Well,
He
not
was
me.
just always erect.
Luckily, that never happened to me because I was awake. I was never near enough to him.
Well, I didn't even know he was
the
there.
homie was just like,
John tapped it.
No, I wasn't even aware that he was near me, and then all of a sudden get hit by something. You're like, oh shit, the senator's boner.
But all right.
But
so,
now, okay.
Also,
but
in Ybor
si-
City,
the-
in a
this
club
is
in
my
Ybor City, that would
story,
be
though.
normal.
My
Okay, I'm
story
sorry, I'm
is
sorry.
that my friend Wendy,
Mm-hmm.
who's friendly to everybody.
Don't tell me Wendy slept with him.
No, oh God, no. But she did
Wendy
help
slept with
him
him, it
get
was
his
official.
thong back on when he had taken it off. And I went to look for Wendy. I was like, where the fuck is Wendy? And I
She's
went to go
helping
find
him
her.
put it back
She
on.
is helping him put his thong back on.
helping him
He
put
is
his thong
so
back on.
drunk. He's drunk. She wasn't drunk, but he was drunk out of his mind. And she was sitting there trying. And the like.
Was
the,
it difficult because he still had an erection?
I believe he did. Yes.
I feel like
How?
and she's like tucking it in for him.
She's like, I'm not joking. Like, I walked up to the women's bathroom, and they're sitting right there in the doorway, and I was like, oh my. And she's like, oh, John, I'll be right there. I'm sorry.
She's like a mom. She's
And the
just trying to get
senator's
his
like,
britches
the
up.
senator has like no focus in his eyes, and he's like, what's happening? I was like, oh shit. Anyway, so then Peter Pan.
Wait, no. Should you explain first that the senator isn't actually a senator?
Actually, we
To
don't
the
know what he
lessons?
did.
Or to the
He was
lessons,
a
to
There
the
was a
listeners.
prominent man during the
We
day.
don't know
He
what
has-
he did.
He has this very mysterious, like, who is he? What does he
I think
do?
that's why he was called the senator.
But he was an older guy that looked
Yeah.
like a businessman.
He was probably a businessman during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that was the thing, though. He did show up to Ybor in like suits and a briefcase, and then he would
Would
change
Yeah.
into.
It was like
He
his.
needed
College
a
bread.
briefcase to put his clothes in.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Seriously, I'm serious.
And then
No,
he would
yeah,
like
me
lock
too,
it somewhere
too.
because who would want to drive home in women's lingerie?
Yeah. So he would have to go find his.
Women
And
don't
poor
wanna drive
Wendy
home in
had to
women's
help him
lingerie.
get his thong back on. But no, so Wendy also encountered Peter Pan, and the best part about it was her name was Wendy.
Well,
so,
of
like,
course.
when he met her and it was introduced to
He
her,
was
he was
like,
like, oh, "You're my Wendy," and like I was like, "Oh my god, please don't date this
I think
man."
no. I thought he was really great. 'Cause
But he actually was very nice.
I
He was a
met
very nice guy.
I met them like 10 years ago now.
He was
but
a regular at my theater, Peter Pan.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah, I used
They-
to see him all the time.
They gave me
Yeah.
a nickname. Like his wife or his girlfriend. I think she goes by Gwendolyn. They told me like you
Oh,
don't look like
yeah.
you don't look like a Jason. You look like an Oliver.
Oh,
And I was like actually I pronounced it Oliver.
yeah, they were.
Oh,
He's
my
an
word.
interesting little man.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know him not from the castle, just because he was a regular at my
He's
theater.
such a
he used
nice
to come in
guy.
all the time.
Yeah, he was
Always
very nice.
dressed as Peter Pan.
With
He
the-
used to.
I think he had the MTV show, like My Life as a Fairy, right? Or
Oh,
something
I
like
don't
that.
know.
It was
So
on
he was-
VH1. I think it was like
Was it on
a,
VH1?
I think it was just a part of a series of like weird.
Oh, like
art
people.
shows.
Yeah.
But he used to go to the Rockstar.
Yep, he was at
Yeah.
that's where
All
I
the time.
introduced you
Yeah,
to
dude,
him.
people can
Well, I mean, I
definitely
met him
Google
before.
search the guy
Yeah.
and like find him. Like he's just like jumping in the air as like Peter Pan.
But I was
Other
surprised
YouTube
when
videos.
when I
Yeah.
saw him at Rockstar. I was like, oh wow, like he's still around doing things. He has the same
he's
haircut.
just still doing the
Same
his
haircut.
I
Peter
believe
Pan
that was
thing.
a wig.
Was it a wig?
I'm thinking either he
What?
doesn't
Do you
have
think
it.
he
Because,
has a
okay,
secret identity for the
he
daytime?
was- now, he was a
for the
businessman.
listeners. He had a haircut like.
It was like a
I
bowl
want to say
cut.
it was like people might not know what this is, but Dorothy Hamill had this haircut.
All right, so here's
She was
here's
an
a better
Olympic-
one.
Look up Dorothy Hamill.
No. Will from Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had that same
I was gonna say
haircut.
Will Ferrell from something because he probably did. Because that would be really funny.
No,
if
it
he
was
did.
definitely
But
Will,
yeah, Will
from Stranger Things had
the
that
hair.
haircut.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
100%.
but then imagine that with a little teeny tiny little like Peter Pan hat
and
with like
the
a feather
Peter Pan
popping out.
outfit.
Yeah, he had the green
on,
outfit
yeah,
with
with
the
the
little
tights.
skirt and the belt.
Yep.
Yeah, he like
Such
definitely
a cool, creative person.
He
That's what I
actually,
like
yeah,
about
he
him.
like I
Yeah.
said, he was very nice.
He committed to that role.
Yeah.
Senator, we didn't really get to know. He was mostly
He
just
mostly
drunk,
bopping around
boner.
with the erections.
And maybe he took Viagra to get that.
I'm
he
assuming.
had to have. He had
'cause
to
he
have
had
to be
an
so
erection for a
inebriated
very
that he
long
needed a
time.
Oh, he
person
had
to
that.
help him put
He
his
had that math
thong
equation
on.
down, so it wouldn't be longer than 3 hours after, like, and then you enter the danger zone.
But I
Yeah.
will never in my life, never, when I'm on my deathbed, I'll probably think about it, was Wendy trying to help him into his thought. And I was just like, I felt like I was interrupting the weirdest thing in the world. I was like, this is just weird. And I'm already at the castle drunk. Like, I mean, you can't.
Of course. I've only seen the outside, but I imagine it's a trip.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And that second floor, I feel like gonna fall right through it. It's scary.
I didn't know there was 2 floors.
Yeah, it's scary.
I have to pee so bad.
You
two
we
can
should
talk.
probably go.
I mean, we can
should
end it,
the
but I thought that
podcast.
you two could talk.
Well, we got to do an ending anyway, but there's going to be a lot
Okay.
of bonus material for sure.
Yeah, this is a good bit. How much is... Ooh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Is this when you guys make it big and this is like the Patreon or the fan one?
Well, we don't have that
We
yet.
don't have a Patreon
We could,
yet.
though.
I mean, we could earn, like, I don't know, like $3 each a month. That'd be
We
super
would get
great.
nothing back.
Buy lotto tickets.
It costs more to run this podcast than it does to get...
Is it $50 a month?
No, it's not
Okay.
that much.
It's a
No.
year, right?
No.
Oh.
Wait,
We'll talk
wait,
about that
wait.
on the
We're not going to talk. We're going to cut
We're not
this
going
out.
to talk business.
Cut this
Are
out.
you guys are trying to figure out how to bleed these listeners dry?
That's
Give us
right.
your money. Send us
Our
your-
2 listeners.
Yeah,
and
all
call it
2
art.
of them.
And call it art.
I'm Jake Gyllenhaal from... we need to do that movie.
What?
Velvet Buzzsaw.
I thought you were going to say Brokeback Mountain.
No! We're
I was
not
going to
doing
say,
that.
John, we
I
can
love-
do the scene.
I love some Ang Lee, but we're not doing that shit.
Good, because
We're going to do an
that's
Ang
gonna
Lee
be rough.
film. That's not going to be the one.
But
Anyway,
it
okay.
would have been a better film if Heath Ledger was dressed up in full Joker makeup the whole time.
Getting boned?
Yeah.
No, spitting on it, but there's like
Yeah.
white paint on, and then there's like white and red
Spits.
paint all over his hand.
Oh, goodness.
And then he's like,
No,
"Are you
right
ready for
up
the
Jake
jelly
Gyllenhaal's
donut?"
Oh my god.
All right.